I'm at Ooni HQ in Edinburgh, and I've been very lucky enough to have some hands-on time with the new Ooni Koda 2 Max. Now this oven is a beast, and I can't wait to share with you my first impressions, but also show you some of the pizzas I've made and some behind-the-scenes moments with myself and other ambassadors. So the Ooni Koda 2 Max is a huge oven. When I first approached it, I was shocked at how big it was. The photos do not do it justice. So it looks fantastic, but like I said, the size is just crazy. It's got a 24-inch stone, so you can cook two 12-inch pizzas side by side, but also you can cook 3 pizzas if you throw one in at the back at once, which means making pizza for large groups of people and parties just becomes very, very achievable. I was really excited to have some hands-on time with this. I had 2 days testing it, and I was very keen to look at different elements of the oven side by side and just really put it through its paces. So the one thing that really interested me was the new G2 gas technology. Now, Ooni are billing this as more efficient, more fuel efficient, but also it heats up a lot faster. Now, considering the size of this oven, I was thinking, how long will it take to heat up? Honestly, I was cooking pizzas after about 20 minutes, but the stone really did heat up after about half an hour, which isn't that long to start cooking loads and loads of pizzas. So I was really impressed with the heat up time. Obviously the size, I'll talk about this. I was blown away. Like I said, the pictures, you couldn't do it justice. I was shown one where it had a Koda 12 on top of the Koda 2 Max, and when I saw that made me realize how big it is. All the pictures I took, I think maybe kind of did it justice, but you just still can't convey the size. It's huge. Cooking 2 pizzas side by side is a game changer. I was shocked at how easy it was to do. I thought maybe launching them side by side would be quite difficult. No, 2 12-inch pizzas. There were 2 of us stood next to each other, both in at the same time. It was incredible. I was given the demo of the app testing the temperature zone, so it would alert me when the oven had heated up to the temperature that I wanted it. And I had my infrared thermometer there. So I was really testing all of the stone to try and get a really good understanding of how hot this was getting and how accurate these temperature readings were. And I was blown away. It was super accurate. One thing I was really impressed with was the lack of cold spots. So like I said, I was scanning the stone for all the temperature readings and it was constant. And I think that's just credit to all the hard work that Ooni have put into this, because honestly, this oven is a testament to the amount of hard work and dedication they've put in. They've kept that premium Ooni feel, but they really have made something just truly incredible here. The stone is a lot thicker than previous Ooni ovens, and I did wonder how much effect that would have on the bake of the pizza. And honestly, I was cooking some really good pizzas. I wasn't using my dough. I had dough made up for me, and I was just shocked at how good this oven was cooking pizzas. I was, before I went there, I was thinking, will it be hard cooking with someone else's dough and making a decent pizza? But every single pizza I fired in that oven just came out really, really well. So as far as Ooni goes and the pizza ovens go, I would say that this oven is actually really easy to cook on, just because you've got all the control. Firing both dual gas burners makes it really enjoyable to cook on. It really, really does. I did, like I said, a lot of side-by-side cooking. I cooked pizzas. I cooked a dessert on one side and a pizza on the other, just to see the range in temperature that I could get. And like I said, I was just blown away with how easy it was. At one point, I wanted to test what it's like to just cook a pizza with one burner going. So I had the one on the right going. And what I found out was the difference in temperature between the both zones was about 100 degrees Celsius. So I could get my right hand side up to 350, and then without switching the left hand side on, that was just a constant 250 temp, which was fantastic. That's what I cooked my dessert at, and then on the right had a pizza cooking at 350. So it was really, really good. You can really control the temperature. I think with previous ovens, it's kind of like a low or high setting, whereas this, there is a lot of control, like I said, to just get the ideal temperature you want. So I think this is going to make people's personal pizza experience just really, really good. It'll give you more control so you can cook at the desired temperature. But also, one thing that I thought was really good is I could basically fire a pizza at 450 and then on the left have that at 350. So what I could do is just launch it, have that really nice rise, then move the pizza over to the left. That can cook the base a bit more, and then I can fire another one in on the right. And it's just this almost like a really nice process of cooking multiple pizzas at once. The design, the oven looks just phenomenal. It looks really, really cool. I'd love to have that in my garden, and I think it would just fit really, really well. Portability is huge. I didn't lift it on my own. I didn't move it, but I did try and lift a leg up just to feel the weight, and it's a two-person job to move it. So be prepared if you're getting one. Make sure when it's delivered you've got someone in to help you set it up, but also get it into the right position. So me and some fellow UK Ooni ambassadors were there cooking for 2 days, and we cooked some 20-inch pizzas. That was really fun. I've never cooked a pizza that size before, and it was just fantastic. Like I said, the oven gives you that control. The stone just cooks the pizzas really, really well. So what could have been actually quite a daunting experience wasn't, because the short hands-on time I had with that oven right from the beginning just gave me the confidence to cook something that I'd never cooked before. Same with cooking a dessert and a pizza side by side. To be fair, after the first cook, the pizza that I launched was really, really good. I cooked a few more. The oven is so familiar compared to other Ooni ovens. It just gave me that confidence and then let me just enjoy cooking on it. And it really is a fun oven to cook on. The Koda 2 Max that I was using, both of them were on the large Ooni tables, and it just fits perfectly, really. It's like it's meant to be there. So if you've got a smaller one, it won't fit on there, but on the bigger Ooni modular table, it does fit. As I've said, the stone is a lot thicker in this oven. So what that means is when I'm cooking the pizzas, it's just not cooling down because it's so thick, it's holding that heat. So that, again, just made it a joy to cook with. There was no waiting around. There was no like multiple readings of the stone. It was kind of like once it was at temperature, the digital hub was telling me it was as well. I knew it was good to go. So I could just cook pizzas really, really quickly, in, out. And I knew it was reliable because I was testing it. It worked really well and it held that heat, which, again, if you're cooking pizzas, if you're cooking for large families or friends, people are coming around for a pizza party, it just makes that experience really, really fun. So one thing that's really cool is the fact that this oven comes with meat probes. So I was cooking some chicken on a grizzler pan, and we got the meat probes out just to make sure the chicken was cooked all the way through. And it was so cool because they're in there. I had multiple bits of chicken. There was 2 probes, and it gave me a really accurate reading, like almost instantly. But also I can view that on the app, but also the digital temperature hub right at the front. So what Ooni have done there is just incredible. It kind of takes like the ability from the Carry 16 to see the digital temperature right at the front, but it just multiplies that by 100. It's so cool, that digital temperature hub, and the fact that I can switch my oven on, go inside, and I'll get notifications say oven's good to go is just a game changer.
First impressions, amazing. Like, really impressed with it. The build quality is really good. One big standout feature for me is the stone and how good of an undercarriage bake that you get. Like, sometimes it's really difficult to get it really nicely baked, but with that it was perfect every time. Just so much room in there, it heats up quick, but yeah, all round great first impressions.
I think for me it is the scale. It's a huge oven, but I think the learning curve is quite gentle. You know, the fact that we're making 20-inch pizzas for like pretty much the first time, and they're coming out looking really good, is kind of like, yeah, we know what we're doing with the dough, but it's also like a testament to the oven. I think it's just a great bake. You've got control either sides. I love that. I love the fact, you know, I don't think I'll cook 20-inch pizzas all the time, but I love the fact you can cook 2 12-inch pizzas side by side.
So that's my first impressions of the new Ooni Koda 2 Max. I was blown away by the quality of this oven. It looks fantastic, cooks incredible pizzas, and it's just fun. Like I said, like, it's a really, even though it's a huge oven and it might put people off, it's a really easy oven to cook pizza with. So I'd recommend anyone, if you can afford it, to take a look at it and check it out, because what Ooni have done here has exceeded my expectations, but also previous ovens and what they've done in the past.